Did you know it's never too late to thrive and flourish as a senior? It is just amazing what I've experienced. I am 75 years old. I've lost 18 pounds in 6 months, and it's all from the choices I made and the things that I quit. And I quit procrastinating because you know what? I would always, over the years, I would procrastinate and always say, yes, one day I am going to live healthy. One day I'll start eating healthy. I may try to, and then I just, go on with my other foods that aren't good for you. So anyway, that was my first step. Procrastination. I had to quit that. No more. I was going to step out in faith and just do it. Put action to those words. It's so important. And so that's what I did. And then after that, it was desserts. I had to give up desserts because you know what? All those fancy desserts and all those, I love Boston cream donuts. That was my favorite. And and also butter tarts and pies and all these, and cherry cheesecake, carrot cake, and all this. So I quit all of that. But there is substitutes. You can make a healthy, I just discovered the other day, you can make a healthy carrot cake. So that's pretty exciting. But anyway, we won't get into that. But that's what happened. I had to quit all those fancy desserts. And so the next step was coffee. Now that was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. The most, oh my goodness, the withdrawal symptoms were horrible because I went cold turkey. Now coffee is good for you if you have 2 or 3 cups, but not this girl. I would drink a whole pot every day. And also the bad thing was I would have sugar in it, lots of sugar and cream, but it wasn't just regular cream, it had to be 18% cream. So this is how I was gaining weight, is all the foods and the desserts and the sugar. So sugar is the next thing I gave up. You know that I would go shopping to buy sugar every 4 weeks. I went through a whole bag of sugar. So my body was being consumed by sugar. And it was just not good. No wonder I didn't have any energy, or I wasn't feeling well, and my immune system was low, so I quit sugar. But that's not all. I also quit processed foods. I've never liked to cook, okay? And I thought, hey, I'm a senior, I'm single, and I thought, why bother cooking just for me when you can go out to the grocery store and everything is just right there? So convenient. All these prepared meals, and it's only $5. And then I can just put it in the microwave for 5 minutes and there's my dinner, and even breakfast. Same thing. It was processed food. It wasn't real. And so, I won't get into the whole subject about processed food, but that is something that I had to quit, and it was amazing. So there you go. And there was more. And the fast foods. I quit all fast foods. And I see people in lineups for fast food, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness. Because once you experience eating healthy and good stuff, your body adapts to that and doesn't want anything to do with that. That was a lesson that I learned through fast food eating. And so, I can talk about that in another video. But right now, that's what I quit, was fast foods. And so, and there was one last thing I had to quit. And you know what? When I started this journey of living a healthy lifestyle, I would tell certain people what I was doing, and then people would say, oh, but you know what? You got to do this. No, that's not good for you. You got to do this. You got to do that. And you got to eat this and you got to eat that. And I thought, whoa, that's enough. I thought to myself, no, because I really believed, and I still believe today, that at the very beginning of my journey, God was leading me to live a healthy lifestyle at 75. And I listened. And I'm so glad that I follow his leading. And this is where I've seen some great results. And so it's just so beautiful. And like, I want to be able to, like, this is all new to me. And I want to be just comfortable, like, and just talk to you and just share with you that, if you are maybe gaining a lot of weight, or you're not having the energy, do you know that I have more energy now from the things that I quit and the healthy foods that I eat? I'm more energetic now than I was in my 50s. So I just want to encourage you, and that, you know what, you can do it. If I can do it, so can you. So I just hope that you subscribe to my channel, because in the next video, I am going to share all the healthy foods that I eat every week. And do you know, the crazy thing about it is, I save more money now on my groceries than I did when I would eat processed foods and fast foods and all that. And they say, like, a lot of people say, that when you eat healthy, it's expensive. Not really. It's not at all. You can save a lot of money by eating healthy. So anyway, yeah, so we'll talk about that in the next video. So don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next video. So thank you so much for coming to visit, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. So you take care and have a wonderful day.